Hello everyone, the MLG Skylander Man 36 here today, and today we are reacting to Mordecai and Rigby versus Finn and Jake. This is for the series Cartoon Fight Club, and I know both of these shows pretty well as a kid. As far as I remember, both Mordecai and Rigby working at the park, in which it doesn't really have a name, it's just called the park. And which is really interesting that these characters have gone through a lot of things. Mordecai having to go through a lot of real cruel relationships. Like, god damn, dude. And here's Rigby with the whole shebang of just being the dumbest one, but also having very unique skills. Like the fact that he is actually faster than a cod for taking carbon. Then again, that was a dream. It was funny for me to grow up with this show. And of course, Adventure Times, Finn and Jake, the most amazing duo explorations. Finn, who as I have seen as a character, he has a hard time with a lot of things, having to deal with a lot and stress, and being the fact that he is the hero of his show. And the thing is, he feared to actually swim in the ocean. He still has that fear, I believe. I do not know of. I had to go rewatch the show. It's been a while. And Jake being the stretchable dog, being a father about, let me think, probably a father about like 5 maybe or 8. I'll be wrong in pup wise and unicorn wise. It's kind of weird. And the cooler thing is too, he's a chill dog with chill morals. I really do like these shows. They were such a great time in my memory. And the fact that I'm rewatching it on Animation Rewind channel is more or less going to be fun. But anyway, without further ado, let's begin the reaction.
Welcome to episode 2 of Cartoon Fight Club. We have a lot to cover in this episode, so we need to get right to the point. If you're not sure how the rules work in this series, I recommend watching episode 1. And to do that, all you have to do is click right here. But if you've seen episode 1 and know how the game's played, then it's time we go straight into the specs. Let's meet Cartoon Fight Club's second round of fighters. In today's episode, we have a battle of the buddies. Mordecai and Rigby versus Finn and Jake. Since this show is anything but regular, we're going to start off with Mordecai and Rigby.
So much copyright.
Mordecai, everyone's favorite blue jay, works at the park with his best friend Rigby. He is one who loves slacking, video games, and slacking. When it comes to strength, Mordecai has always seemed to be much stronger than Rigby. This is notable when the two engage in a game of punchies. However, Mordecai is not as strong as some of the other regular show characters such as Skips and Muscle Man. There is plenty of evidence that show that Mordecai does have above average strength. In fact, he's so strong that he can bash his way through locked doors, break a broom with just one punch, and easily rip his own shirt. His most recent and impressive feat of physical strength is when he bashed Death Bear straight across a room and through a wall. It takes some serious muscle to pull something off like that. Not only is Mordecai really strong, but he's also a very skilled fighter. Mordecai has fought and won a lot of fights. He's fought in many different places such as restaurants, bowling alleys, karaoke nights, and even his own park. He is also very skilled in the powerful martial arts of Death Kwon Do, and he can perform many amazing techniques when wearing the proper attire. But the sad thing is Mordecai is basically naked most of the time, and he can't perform Death Kwon Do unless he has the correct shorts and hairstyle on. But enough of his nudity. Mordecai is also a very skilled dodgeball player, which proves he has excellent reflexes. He is so good at dodgeball, he easily eliminated most of the Thunder Girls until it was left between him and CJ. Mordecai is also an excellent driver and a quick learner. He quickly learned how to ride a motorcycle from CJ when they were being chased by a bunch of angry demonic parents. And he's also excellent at driving the golf cart. The type of golf cart that Mordecai is used to driving is not your average golf cart. The golf cart at the park can reach speeds up to 90 miles per hour. Mordecai's strongest attribute has got to be his durability and his bravery. He's so brave he's took on death many times and has been to hell and back. He's also survived jumping off a helicopter thousands of feet into the air and survived the fall. When it comes to saving his friends, Mordecai reaches the limit and beyond. Let's just see if his friend Rigby measures up to this as well. Rigby, everyone's favorite 23-year-old raccoon, also works at the park with his best friend Mordecai. Rigby, like Mordecai, is a slacker, loves to play video games, and is a slacker. Rigby's most notable features are his raccoon abilities, with his extremely sharp claws and teeth. His sharp claws and teeth come handy all the time, and he's not afraid to use them to get past many of his challenges and foes. Rigby also has enhanced speed. Being a raccoon, Rigby is most likely the fastest of the group. Seeing
Lord
how
of
he
Mighty,
can
yeah,
outrun
dude,
others, he has used
that's
his
speed,
speed
yo.
in various situations. His speed has gotten him out of a lot of different types of trouble. Rigby's favorite attribute has got to be his ham-boning skills. Rigby even says that ham-boning will save a person's life someday. As it does, he saved himself, Mordecai, and Benson just with his ham-boning abilities. But enough with his enthusiastic form of dance. Like Mordecai, Rigby is also a skilled fighter and knows Death Kwon Do. And again, the same rules apply. To do Death Kwon Do, you need to wear the proper attire, which Rigby usually does not. One thing that Rigby is, however, is a stuntman. Rigby has expressed a desire to become a stuntman, and soon received his stuntman license along with Muscle Man. Basically, in order to get one, he's went through a lot of painful troubles and survived them, which proves that this kid can take a beating. One of Rigby's most underestimated skills is, in fact, his strength. Many people see Rigby as sort of a chump, one who can't lift anything. But let's not forget that Rigby does have the strength to lift Muscle Man and walk a great distance while doing so. He's also great at lifting extremely heavy objects in moving trucks. This guy may be small, but he is not some weak wuss. Rigby and Mordecai's strongest attribute is their chemistry between each other. They're not great at working, but they are great at working together. Together, their most impressive feat is when they use the Fist of Justice in battle. The Fists of Justice is a powerful weapon invented by the Guardians of Eternal Youth. They created this weapon in order to defeat Clorgbane, a powerful immortal who strikes with fury and anger. The Fists of Justice were designed for skips, but anyone can use them. In fact, anyone who's good at video games can use them really well. Not only do Mordecai and Rigby know how to use this weapon, they have defeated one of the universe's most powerful foes with it. Speaking of universes, let's leave the regular show universe and enter the world of Adventure Time. We'll start things off with Finn the Human. Finn, for a long time, was the only confirmed human in the land of Ooo. Despite his young age and appearance, Finn actually seems to be quite strong and athletic. He can be seen wrestling full-grown marauders, the large grass ogre Donnie, and a general variety of monsters and creatures several times his size. Finn is also able to pick up an entire tree and hit barbed giant spider with it. Finn is also able to run long distances while carrying a giant Cyclops' eye. Lastly, when Finn stabs an evil monster in the eye, he's able to lift it up just slightly enough to flip it into the pit. Being this size of a monster, that thing should have easily weighed several tons, thus showing that Finn's strength is clearly above average. Finn is also extremely tolerant to pain. For one example, when Stag breaks his legs, he merely says, whatever. And, as seen in the episode Jake's Soup, He allows Jake to dip his head into lava and takes it like it's nothing.
Jesus.
This may be because he's already accustomed to heat from his relationship with the Flame Princess. Finn even tries to teach Jake how to tolerate some of the pain. He tells Jake that all he needs to do is pretend like every bruise is a hickey from the universe. Finn does have one strong weakness though, and that's deuteranopia, dechromatism, that makes green hues appear red or gray as shown in the episode Red Starve. This vision problem that Finn has sometimes does cost him during battle. Speaking of battles, Finn's weapon of choice in battle is the Golden Sword, also
I forgot
known
about
as
that about
Scarlet.
Finn. He actually does
This
have
is
that problem
Finn's
where he thinks
primary
red is
weapon of
green.
choice throughout most of his adventures in Adventure Time. The blade is dented, chipped, and
red,
dirty.
Green
The
to him
hilt
is red,
is black
and
with
green to him
somewhat
is
weather
red.
on the
Hold
grip,
up. Oh.
and a red gemstone can be seen in the pommel. The sword may not be the stuff of legends, but it does do its job really well. But enough of Finn. It's time we introduce you to Jake. Jake is Finn's 30-year-old best friend who's also a dog. Jake is most known for his stretching abilities. His stretchy powers enable him to modify his size, shape, and dimensions of every part of his body. Not only can he stretch and
Holy
comfort
crap.
himself to highly specific forms,
It's like
but
the
he
fun
can
part about
also
that show.
rearrange
Like,
his
you get the
internal
uncomfort
organs
parts, and then you
and
just got
his
the actual good
teeth.
parts.
He's also able to shrink to extremely small sizes,
Yeah, sure about Jake.
and obviously grow to extremely large ones. One frequent use of his powers is the key hand, which allows him to pick any type of lock. Although he lacks the zeal for fighting that Finn possesses, Jake is a capable fighter. He also lacks Finn's talent for swordsmanship, but he makes that up in brute toughness and magical brawn. He is a solid hand-to-hand fighter and can transform his limbs into deadly weapons. He can also stretch to just entangle enemies or grow to gain a weight and height advantage.
For
His
real.
shape-shifting can grant him supernatural strength, allowing him to simply overpower his enemies. However, as Pendleton Warren had said in an interview, that Jake uses his powers really lazily and does not know their full extent, often hindering Jake's effectiveness in combat. Jake's stretching ability is subject to the principle of conservation of mass. However, the ratio at which he retains his mass is different than what applies to other masses in OO. It is revealed that while Jake can stretch his body to incredible lengths, his body could be pulled so long that it becomes dangerously thin. Once his mass is distributed along a certain length of his body, it becomes really difficult for him to support himself. If he were to stretch his body beyond his absolute limit, it is presumed that he would be completely thin and die. Without his magical powers, Jake is extremely weak and can barely even move. Jake claims he has gained his powers by rolling around in magical mud as a puppy. But the truth is, Jake actually doesn't remember where he's got his powers.
That is explained later on, y'all.
The battle will take place at the park. This is where Mordecai and Rigby live and work. The fighters will fight to the death, and they are each given 3 months to prepare for this fight. Mordecai and Rigby do have the home court advantage. Let's just see if they actually use it though. And now for the fight. Preparation time.
Ah, you gotta keep hitting me with that. Jesus Christ.
Mordecai, Rigby, you two have letters.
Come on, Pops. I was in my bro zone.
Dude, relax.
Oh, whatever, man. What do these even say?
Dude, are you reading this?
Oh, man, yeah. It says in 3 months, we have to take part of Cartoon Fight Club's second battle against these two losers named Finn and Jake.
Dude, this sounds like Muscle Man's dumb pranks. Whatever. Let's just finish our game.
Oh my lord,
Hmm.
it has been so many
Holy
years.
moly, Jake! Are you reading this?
Whoa, this looks like some serious jizness.
Did you just say jizness?
Now, Finn, you know me.
Yeah, Jake, of course I know you. And I know you don't like training, but too bad. That's what we gotta do. For 3 months.
Well, doctor knows best. I guess we gotta train. 3 months later.
What in the world? That was uncomfortable.
Mordecai, Rigby, how long have you two been playing this game? I don't know. Give or take a couple of months.
Dude, it's what we do.
Yeah. You better know us before you blow us.
What?
What? What does that even mean? You know what? Go outside and clean the park, or you're fired. Yeesh, okay. Ah, how long are we inside, dude?
I don't know, dude. Let's just get back to work, okay?
Hey, Jake, is that them?
Man, that's how they were described in the letter.
All right then. Just like we planned. Surprise attack.
Alright.
Ha!
Oh, dude, what was that for?
Seriously.
I'm Jake the dog.
And I'm Finn the human. We're here to kick your butts. Dude, from the letter.
No. How much is Muscle Man paying you guys? Seriously, what the heck?
Who's Muscle Man? We're kicking your butts because we have to.
Yeah, now take this. Dude, run.
Quick, to the golf cart. We're no match for these guys. They got like superpowers. Oh my god, we're gonna die, we're gonna die, we're gonna die, we're gonna die.
Shut up and focus. All we have to do is find Skips. He'll know what to do.
Over there! It Skips!
Skips!
Quick, get in the cart! Skips, please, you have to help us. You don't know what's going on. Oh, you two are idiots. I know exactly what's going on.
Skips, what do you mean?
Mordecai, I've read the letters. I know what's going on.
Okay, then what do we do?
Look, I'm not allowed to help fight them with you. Bad things will happen if we break the rules.
Then what do we do by ourselves without you?
The only way you're gonna have a shot in hell to take these two out is with the fists of justice.
Oh my
and that's
lord.
if we make it to my room alive.
You know, it would make sense if this fight actually did happen in a way.
I forgot how to use those things.
We're gonna need at least a few months of practice with those things.
No. You two have had all the practice in the world. Don't you remember? The fists of justice are exactly like playing video games, which you two have been doing for 3 months straight. Sorry, Mr. Yeti Dude. I've got a blue jay and a raccoon to take out. So if you'll excuse me, let me do my job. Mordecai, Rigby, I have to leave. It's up to you now. You know what to do. Whoa.
Dude, quick, get inside.
Jake, should we bash the door open?
Nah, Finn. Let's just use my key hand. No need to break someone's door.
Dang. Jesus. Jesus.
Whoa! Whoa! You've seen it here first on Cartoon Fight Club. Mordecai and Rigby used the fists of justice to bring the smackdown on Finn and Jake. Now, granted, if there was any other type of circumstance, Finn and Jake might have took the win easily. But as you know,
Oh my god, no.
one
It's
way
actually
to
like,
find
oh
out.
my lord, no. Pay attention to the, oh my lord. Oh! Oh lord. As I said, y'all, it's been years watching Cartoon Fight Club for me. This just being the second episode, I forgot about certain things. Lord.
On the next episode of Cartoon Fight Club, we have yet another 2-on-2 battle. Super Mario and Luigi versus Sonic and Tails. Coming soon to an Animation Rewind YouTube channel near you.
But yeah, that was Mordecai and Rigby versus Finn and Jake. Jake. I can admit it has been so long since I've seen this series, and the fact that this was only episode 2, I forgot a lot of things were happening. You know, that is the truth about. I think there was that point. There was a point of Finn. Like I forgot that yeah, he is colorblind in certain area of color, and for instance, Jake, if yeah he does stretch too long, he will actually die because it was proven in that one episode shown off. If he stretches way too long, he will die. It's proven enough that Finn and Jake have more nowadays, and such as Mordecai and Ruby. This episode was so old that it was hard to remember. But anyway, guys, I will see y'all in the next one. Later.